Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen at Alliance for Loki, and just like last season, I just want to focus on some really interesting war fights. And so I don't want to show all my war fights just because a lot of them aren't that interesting and they're sort of quick, and either I die really quick or I kill them really quickly. But these three fights in particular I thought were really cool and worth a closer look. And so this fight, this is the first war. So we've done 4 wars so far. And this first war, I'm going in with the incredible team of Captain Marvel movie, Nick Fury, and Mole Man. I've never, ever bought Captain Marvel movie into war. And my first fight is going against Airwalker. Airwalker is always a scary defender, but really the most important thing about this fight was building up Captain Marvel movie with a lot of binary charges. So we're just going to go through everything real quick until the fight starts. He does have the hazard shift, which means I have incinerated and poisons on me. The poisons I'm not too worried about because obviously she's immune. And the incinerate will actually be helpful because it gives me binary charges. So though it's going to hurt me, it will definitely build her up. And so you can see how this fight goes. It's fine. I missed a parry. Got put a regen boost on. I have so many expiring boosts all the time. You can see as soon as I get that incinerator on, now I have 2. I mean, look at the way my binary charges build up so quick and so nice. And now I'm just like, full on attack mode. I'm indestructible. I'm not worrying about anything. Just going for it. So, it's pretty good shape. I just blocked the SB1 just because I had such. I was practicing it, and I'm always messing up his SB1, so I just decided to block it. Go for a big SB2, and this is just to hoping it kills him. And now he's stunned, so I try to get it too heavy. It's a little bit risky, but here this is the most amazing thing that happens. So you see the indestructible charge. Indestructible charge is because when I get 1 bar power, it goes indestructible. So this is amazing. So here I'm at 19 binary charges, which is pretty good, but I'd really like to be higher. And so I can hit him with a heavy, get 3 more, hit him with another heavy, and yeah, the second one kills him because at first he was indestructible. So amazing. I managed to get 6 binary charges, maybe even 9 when he was indestructible. So that was really useful. And so we'll just fast forward now. Now here actually is one of the interesting fights. That was just the setup to the fight. So this is the champion Nova, has shock and bleed. I'm not immune to either one of them, but again, shock will feed my binary charges unless I'm in like binary form. And yeah, it's always a hard fight, Nova. I mean, he has the higher ground. He is, sort of a nasty defender in general. And so, yeah, I was pretty worried about this fight. I think I put on a gray boost. Let's see if I do or not right before the fight starts. The answer is, yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so I have the invulnerability boost on, and let's see how this fight goes. I can't really remember my strategy other than to win, so I want to use my SP2 as quickly as possible. I was slightly hopeful that I'd do enough damage just to kill him. You can see I started at 24 charges, which is amazing, and so I go right into the fight, and I'm already, and binary, indestructible, and yeah, just ready to do some damage. And so I get to my SP2, I go ahead and throw it. I figure might as well see what that does. It stuns him. Here I hesitate. I wasn't sure if I should go in or not, and of course then I get parried. And he hits me with his SB1, but my gray boost absorbs it. Now I'm back against him. Here I'm in great shape. I do the intercept, I get auto blocked, and then of course I eat an SB1 just for good measure. And now I'm worried, and now my binary charges have ended. And so a little bit worried at this point, but I put the shock on me, and you can just see again how quickly my binary charges are growing. I actually just block this SB1, does a fair bit of damage. Get to another SB2 already in binary form and just finish the fight. So yeah, who knew Captain Marvel movie would be so good? It's just the shock and the incinerate put so many binary charges on me, makes it really powerful. So I mean, fun fight but scary. I mean, finishing 28%, it's definitely in the scared category. And so yeah, let's just fast forward through all of this and get to my next interesting fight. So that was interesting fight number 1. This is interesting fight number 2. So I had Nimrod on my team, and he was just crushing mutants, like taking like 1% health and killing them. And so now I'm going against this Domino here, and I thought, oh, okay, this is going to be a super fun fight with Nimrod. Really enjoyed playing with Nimrod and just having fun with him because he's such a cool champion, and especially, of course, against mutants. He's really powerful. So I put on everything I can. Go ahead and stack on a nice boost, and yeah, I went into this fight. So of course my goal is to get to my SP2 and just do huge damage. But I also want to get in the orange form because that eats the buff. So here I'm in orange, which is good. She does gain a lot of power because she has Conflictor on her, and every time I put a debuff on, but I'm eating her prowesses. And then the problem is that every time she throws a special, she procs a debuff, either Cowardice or Energy Vulnerability, and that gives her so much power. Here she evades my SP1, which would have been huge, gets a bunch of power from my special, and I'm about to eat an SP3, and she had 2 prowesses on her. I was pretty sure I'd live, but then I saw this, I wasn't so sure, so I'm down to 18%, and then she gets a bunch of stuns on me and absolutely dead. So just crushing defeat, and of course, yeah, the that Conflictor really worked against me, and so that was a pretty bad fight. So overall, I would say yeah, there's much better options for that champion. What's my friend Maydu went in with Ghost and like just killed her almost instantly. It was like not even a hard fight. So yeah, not a great counter Nimrod for that fight. And so this is my last interesting fight. This is you see this placement a lot. This is Null, and it's on the debuff one because Null puts on lots of debuffs, and then he goes unblockable once he has 3 or more. So again, scary in that aspect. I fought him. I think it's the second or third times I've fought him. It's always just been a crazy affair. So I'm going in with my rank 4 Doom against his rank 3 Null, and yeah, just again trying to play well. I won't start with any debuffs because he's unawakened. If he's awakened, he'll put on some of those Abyss debuffs instantly, and then you're already unblockable. And so I'm sort of hoping just to sort of play normally, keep things in control, and go for the victory. And so put on super big boost, put on invulnerability. Again, I have so many of these great boosts. It's great. And off we go. And so just go, again, play normal. Try not to eat an SP1 or let him throw his SP1. So there it is. I have Mystic Dispersion on, everything I could ever want. And here I get hit, and goodbye to my indestructible charges. Here he throws it, and he puts on those Abyss, and now he's unblockable. He's going to be unblockable with the rest of the fight. So here I get hit a lot. Like I have reverse controls, I think. I can't tell. I'm all over the place. I just have no idea what's going on. Now I have reverse controls. You can see I'm just wildly swinging in the air. And I just sort of sit here and eat the blocks because I'm like, okay, well, I might as well get to my SP3 by him hitting me, which I do, which was great. So he's at 78%. I'm at 65. So I'm definitely behind this fight. I'm going to throw this big SP3 here and hope it does a lot of damage. And then I sort of can't decide if I'm in reverse controls or not. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And you can see I instantly go in the wrong direction because I still have the reverse controls on. And you can see there's another, about to hit. And he gets another... this time it's an SP2, but luckily I managed to resist it thanks to the aura. And now I just not sure what I want to do. Have reverse control again. You can see I went the wrong direction. I see he has 17% left. I look at my power meter. I'm like, oh, I'm almost at another SP3. And so I just decide to sit there. I eat another heavy, but pushes me to my SP3, and I'm just hoping this kills him. And so, I throw it, get some adrenaline healing back, which is always good just in case the fight went on. But there it is. Rank 4 Doom, so tanky. Look at the hit count here. This hit count is pretty crazy. So I hit him 29 times. He hit me 36 times. Let's just review that. 36 times. Isn't that crazy? I mean, he hit me so much more than I hit him. But Doom, a rank 4 Doom, so much armor, so tanky. And yeah, I basically just absorbed enough hits to get 2 SP3s. That ended up being my strategy. And it worked. So what a crazy fight. That is definitely my most fun fight I've had in a long time. I sort of feel slightly embarrassed by showing this video, but of course, you always have to be honest in how you do. And yeah, it's just a nasty fight. But yeah, it's interesting thinking about rank 4s because, as we get more and more rank 4s, of course, most of these rank 4s are attackers. I mean, not all of them, but enough. And you can see the difference between rank 4 versus rank 3. I mean, there's always a time in the game in war where, we have more offensive champions at a higher power once, you get into a new rank level. And so I have a feeling that war is going to be even more easy as we get more and more rank 4s who are more naturally on offense than defense. And so just an interesting thing to think about. So I hope you enjoyed these interesting fights. I always love war. I mean, war is like the one piece in the game that is so high stress, so high stakes. It makes it so much fun, and yeah, it's just a really cool piece of this game. And so yeah, I'm enjoying this season, and I look forward, hopefully, to having some more interesting fights that I can show you. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.